You can imagine that sometimes I collect quite an odd bunch. One night, I had a woman show up at my store, which was on the other side of town, in a walker. Before I had the trolley, a walking tour. A very, very elderly woman, looked like she was put together by old spaghetti, just all over the place. Walks into the store and I'm going, oh, it's going to be a long walk with this lady. It's going to take her forever to get from point A to point B. She pays for herself and 7 other ladies. That was the only reservation I had for the evening. And I tell her, please, my dear, go across the street, get yourself set up. By the time I get the store all closed up, we'll be ready to start the tour. 10 minutes later, I come over to see her, to start the tour. This woman's propped up in her walker, going off like the 4th of July. Oh my God! Oh, whoa, wow, wow. She's talking, I'm not really hearing what she's saying, but these women are huddled around her like a football team, you know, and they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here, you know? I'll tell you. Goes by a minute, I'm very impatient, maybe 2 minutes at the most. She's still going off. I finally tap her on the shoulder. Give her a little nudge, you know? Let's get the tour started. The woman immediately stiffens up like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Turns around, beat mad, what the hell? And I said, well, you know, I'm trying to just get the tour started here. Maybe we want, I don't need your goddamn tour. Huh? Okay. She just paid a lot of money having me talk. What the hell's going on? You know I can see the dead. Very matter of fact, 75-year-old woman plainly sees the dead. That's so she claimed. She claimed, because I asked her, you know, how'd that go? 5-year-old child, she got zapped, stepped on a power line, wham, electrocuted. Woke up. 10 days later, something of that nature, in the hospital room, her family standing at the end of the bed, the room full of people. She goes, God, there's a guy dressed in a red shirt over there. There's this thing over there. There's this person over there. Starts talking about the people. The mother of this child is amazed. She's talking about Uncle Harry. He died 20 years ago. And she starts describing family member after family member after family member. And that evening, I had the easiest tour in the world. I literally, and I kid you not, guys, tell me about it. I could stand in front of any building. She could tell me the gist of the legend associated with the building. I was testing her all night, and maybe testing myself. You know, what I happen to know about what happened where. I bring her up here, she's standing right there. 4 women this side, maybe 3 on that side. I just say, hey, look, take a look at the house. What do you see? You see anything? She's looking around, boom, right on the window. Focuses in on the window. Do you see it? Do you see her? She starts describing a young woman up in the window. Fluttering around the room, and I'm getting a real Disney-esque kind of, this girl's getting her makeup. She's combing her hair. She's looking out over the city, obviously excited about an evening planned out. She runs over and puts on the necklace, the dress. This woman in vivid detail tells me this whole scenario. Mid-sentence, and I'm like, oh, here comes the punchline. She never made it out of the room. Did she? She'll never make it out of this room. Exactly what she told me. Perry family built this house in 1860. Manuel Perry was a whaling captain, very wealthy man. Built the only house on the top of the hill. There was nothing else around. Sweeping view of the bay. A beautiful first Victorian in Monterey. They fell into financial hard times, took in boarders. It's a fact. A woman lived in this corner room. Rented to them by the Perry family. It's a fact. An evening, while she was preparing for a night out on the town, wham, 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 big knock at the front door. Boom! The boyfriend bursts in. Oh, well, I guess maybe he hadn't been invited. Up the stairs he goes. Down the hall, into this room. Wham, bam, boom, crash. Boom, bam. Strangled in her bed. He murdered her within minutes. Tried to get out the front door. Perry family, because of all the commotion, apprehended this man. Off he went, down to the courthouse, which we will soon visit. And within 2 days, that man hung for that crime. That's a fact. The legend, see, I'm going from fact to legend, is the afternoon of his hanging, this woman began her legendary hunt of this house. known to protect the bedroom, the hallway, even come down the front stairwell. So she has been seen. The house, for the 8 years that I've done this tour, almost 9 now, empty. Now it's for sale. 9 years later, it's been just left empty. A woman, Maggie Downer, owns it. Old lady, she's 90 plus. And she's with the Monterey Historical Society. This used to be kind of a defunct museum. It never really did anything. It's just been left to this girl.